So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the gun, Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line.
The gain on the keeper at its second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the...
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Here now a 3rd and 20.
Operating from the gun, Jackson.
To the right side and intercepted.
Picked off by Aqib Talib. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle.
Picked up by Foyesade and Lurican.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. After the interception, here's Jackson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Play action. Now Jackson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 26 yards.
And the Buccaneers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Another extra point opportunity here. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Bills first down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And 2nd down.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
3rd down and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down about the 19. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Jackson. And that's complete to Adams. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again. I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Jonathan Taylor
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders on for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. From the 27, Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Jackson. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's a gain of 7.
Here's 3rd down at 5. Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. Pass complete. It's Adams. And he's got room. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Davante Adams, 57 yards. And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Jackson. Got his man, it's Warren.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Throwing, Jackson. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
On the give, this is their fullback.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, a break. 1st and 5. Jackson, options out left. And yes, He's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're in a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. This is 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here comes 2nd down. Now Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Jackson to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Here's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Here's 1st down. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though,
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like basic.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He takes it himself, and he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Daniels. His first throw is an interception. And the Buccaneers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
And if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Has it down close. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now it's Lamar. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
A gain of 14. And the Browns first down.
Another run for Kamara. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Has his man. That's there looking for Penn State. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down, Cleveland.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Kamara has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. They'll try with Kamara. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a couple yards on that run, and this sets up 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal.
Ready? 6,
running for Kamara. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Now after tying this
the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Hey, shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your chauffeur. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll. But I'm king of the club. And I'm wearing a crown. Popping these bottles, watching they go.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent would tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Josh Sweat making the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Henry on second. He's still going at the 30. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Offense is set. First and 10. Another run for Henry. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Sanders all set to send it away. Wilson with the return here. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Getting out to his left. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ward now on third down. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. Again, Ward going to the air. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, ready?
It's 2nd down.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 30.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Completed left side to Smith. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning.
Ready?
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Flush down out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. A pretty tough play for him to make right there, partner.
And such a fascination with these kind of plays today, Kate.
There is, rolling that direction, but it is hard for him to deliver a pass at full power. I mean, my stomach's hurting just watching him try to get those hips around, and it is indeed picked up.
Because fundamentally, it's so unsound. It's why these passes will be underthrown, not having enough velo float in the air. You know, fun is in the fundamentals, right? It's the first 3 letters of fundamentals. It's fun because it leads to success. You take this kind of risk, well, it can blow up in your face as it did right there.
From the gun, Jackson. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Wilson with a return here. He's going well so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go now. Viking 8, ready.
Ward in the pistol. Rolling out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ward's going to throw here on third. Looking right, and he finds him. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they're going to have a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds Kupp once more. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Ward off the play fake. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll air it out on third. Escapes out to the left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Buccaneers get the football back at what's marked at the 37-yard line. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending.
He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. At all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need that favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson. From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
7-yard gain. That's another Buccaneers first down.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it at about the 8, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On 4th down, Stroud. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 3. Stroud gonna set up to throw. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Back near his goal line, Jackson taking a shot downfield for Adams.